what Donald Trump is doing to be voted for as a president in US. President Donald Trump has a new pitch to voters for this fall. Trust me, as the economy faces a once-in-a-century recession with more than 38 million people out of work, Trump is increasingly talking up a future recovery that probably won't materialize until after the November election. He is asking voters to look past the pain being felt across the nation and give him another 4-year term on the promise of an economic comeback in 2001. It is a transition to greatness, Donald Trump says over and over, predicting a burgeoning economy come and fall. You are going to see some great numbers in the fourth quarter, and you are going to end up doing a great year next year. His chief economic advisor, Larry Kudlow, echoes the wait until next year sentiment, holding out hope for a big bang 2001. It is a delay reward tactics that Donald Trump was using long before the global pandemic got punched the country. He has turned to it with new agencies, and the coronavirus has robbed him of the booming economy that was to be the one or the core of the re-election message. Donald Trump had already pledged to finally release a Republican health care plan after the polls closed, despite having served more than 3 years in office, along with a post-election cuts and phase 2 trade deal with Chinese. Now, Donald Trump is making the case to voters that if he helped bolster the economic once, he can do it again. We built the greatest economy in the world. Trump says frequently, I will do it a second time. It is not just next year that will be a mystery to voters on election day. Donald Trump and his team have been talking up the fourth quarter, October through December, but economic reports on that period won't be released until 2001. Figures for the third quarters will be released October 29, day before the November 3rd election. Until Donald Trump and his campaign are hoping they can convince the public that Donald Trump, not Democrats, Joe Biden, is the candidate who can turn things around, even as they push the recovery timeline into the next year. The President Donald Trump has a clear record of building the economy to unprecedented heights before it was artificially interrupted by the coronavirus, and they know he will build it in second term. He said that Trump campaign communications director Tim Murdoch. Economists, however, warned that the snapback Donald Trump advisor had been talking up is unlikely given the severity of the recession. It will take years for the economy to recover, according to the Congressional Budget Office. Polling data suggests that Donald Trump has some work to do to persuade Americans that all will be well next year. Americans are split on whether they think the economy will improve in 47% or worsen to 40% over the coming year, according to the polls by the Associated Press NORC Center for Public Affairs Research. Their options differs based on their politics. A majority of Republicans 60% think that economy will get better in the coming year, while a majority of Democrats 56% thinks that it will get worse. The poll find that only 49% of Americans now approve to how Donald Trump is handling the economy, compared with 56% in March, though the numbers remain split largely on party lines. While a majority of African American in households that lost a job do think that it is at least probable that the job will return. 70% now describe the state of the nation's economy as poor, versus just 29% who says it is good, down from 67% in January. The election will turn on facts more than messages, he said. The president is placing a bet by reopening the economy before Republic health officials believe it is safe. If the economy recovers sharply and infection rates remains steady or go down, then voters will reward his boldness. But if we continue to see massive unemployment and a spike in new infection and deaths, all the political wordsmithers, they will smear the word, and the word will offer won't help him. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. Donald Trump has promised, and I'm very much sure that he's going to fulfill it. When he was coming as the president, when he contested as the president of America, he promised Americans so many things that he fulfilled. Unlike our governor, our president, President Muhammadu Buhari, promised and failed woefully. He never fulfilled any of them. Now he's still promising us. Buhari is promising us that he's going to make sure that restructuring will definitely commence in Nigeria, which we know that he is just blabbing. Nigerians are saying that he is lying. That is lying, that nothing like restructuring. That is not going to restructure anything, because he has once promised and has failed several times. So they can never trust him anymore. Look at what happened. He said he has defeated Boko Haram. Boko Haram, they are still there terrorizing the masses. They are still there killing, kidnapping, raping. And he said he has defeated them. He said he's going to put a stop to it and herdsmen. Look at what he's doing. He's even giving them hope. When they were arrested, he asked them, I don't know, they said they have repented, and he quickly asked them to join the force, army force. Imagine that. Is this what President Muhammadu Buhari should have done? Instead of persecuting these people, instead of arresting them and detaining them, he decided to tell them to join the army force, because they lied, they deceived him that they have repented. I know why he's doing all this and why he did all this, because Fulanis, Buhari is a Fulani man, and they are also Fulani. The headsmen are also Fulani, so he will definitely support his people. He will support his people. Imagine that. He said that nobody should revenge if these herdsmen and Boko Haram are caught killing people. Who will sit down and watch his or her loved ones be killed and never retaliate? Nobody. Only a fool can do that. So back to Donald Trump. He is a man of integrity. Donald Trump said that campaign communication director Tim Muta will help to build the second, that will help to build and make sure that coronavirus pandemic is cleared in America. So Donald Trump and his campaign are hoping that they can convince the public that Donald Trump, not Democrat Joe Biden, is the candidate who can turn things around, even as they push the recovery timeline into next year. I'm very much sure that next year is going to be a great year, because Donald Trump is making the case to voters that if he helped bolster the economic once, then he can do it again. He has done that before, and I'm very much sure that he's going to do that again. That is it. So he has built a greatest economy in the world. Trump says that he has built a greatest economy in the world, and he will do it in this second term. So viewers, you have heard what Donald Trump has just said and the promise he has made to the people of Africa. What is the people of America, what is your take on this news? Your comment is very much needed. Drop them below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to receive updates. Thank you.